Good day, everyone. It's Total Investor here. I'd like to welcome all the stock market traders and investors out there who like to find their stock picks using technical analysis, because that is what I do. I've got 30 years of experience in technical analysis, and hopefully you can learn something from my particular channel. There are those who do remember me. I have been off. Basically, most of my posting recently has been on Twitter and my blog. That will most likely change. They will be, I hope, from now on YouTube specifically. So that's basically why I've been off YouTube for a while. I should be back every day. So please subscribe to this channel and give it a thumbs up. And if you have any questions or comments, obviously those are always welcome. To start, let's just take a look at the overview of the general market. The S&P up today 29.97 points. The NASDAQ up 181.62, and the Dow Jones Industrial is up 87.13. Now, what does that tell us? Well, we've got the big stocks up 20.25%. Not bad. But look at the NASDAQ. It's up more than 4 times percentage-wise what the Dow Jones has done. That might be telling us something. Look to where there's strength. That's where we should be looking, where the market, our stock picks. Now, obviously, one day does not a stock market make or a trend make. So, it is going to have to take several days of looking at it. Let's look at the individual stocks, and we'll start off with commodities, which is AMTX. I've drawn here a support level of just under $5. That's where it seems to find several. Like here, it was the actual resistance level that became support several times very recently. We've got a downtrend line from the high of $9, and it looks like we're just about ready to crack. Most likely, I think, on the upside, we've got some good volume coming through, 2.75 million, way higher than the 20-day average of 608,000. The stock is above the 10-day moving average, not quite at the 50-day, but the RSI is showing some signs of promise. It broke its downtrend line, starting to move higher at 47, not quite at the 50 trigger line, although this could be telling us that the stock wants to go higher and break through the downtrend line. If it does, we could be seeing the old highs. So this is probably something that you want to be putting on your watch list. Okay, next, we've got Amazon, AMZN. The stock, if the only thing you did, or the only indicator that you used, was the moving average crossover, in this case the 10-day in pink and the 50-day in blue, you would have purchased it here back in late March at just under $100 and rode it all the way up, and you still be holding it, 143. So there's a 43% gain in like half a year. Not bad. But we also have this uptrend line that's hit it like several times. So that's showing that it's still in an up move. The stock is above both moving averages, but we have a little bit of resistance here, which from the old highs. I think it will get through. It's looking promising. The RSI has been pretty much like 90% of that has been above the 50% level. So everything is looking good here. This is more of one of the safer stocks. Obviously never safe, nothing is guaranteed, but this looks still promising. It's just something that you probably want to keep holding and just looking at it periodically. Now, as with anything, you probably want to keep a stop out there somewhere just in case it goes below support or a trend line, but keep this one on your watch list at the very least. Next, Alteryx, AYX. I drew a downtrend line for the stock. We're going to hit its high back in March, all the way down. It hit it again in July, and just today it broke through the downtrend line. That's a big plus. Another big plus, it's above its moving averages, both of them, the 10-day and the 50-day. What I did not draw here, because I just didn't want to complicate things with too many lines, is that we have a level of support here that it had previously at around $35, and it broke through that level of support. So that's a big plus. The RSI broke its downtrend line and also broke above 50. It did so several days ago, so that gave us a little bit of a warning that we could have been seeing the downtrend line of the stock breaking, and that's exactly what it did. So something else to look at on this stock, AYX. Next is Caribou Biosciences. After its pop, it reached a high of $9, so I drew a triangle here. As you can see, it's coiling tighter and tighter. Today, it finally broke above the trend line. It's above both moving averages, and the RSI broke above its downtrend line. It's also above the 50. It's at 53. So we also seen a little bit of a pickup in the volume, 2 million shares above the 20-day average of 1.43. So that's a big plus. We could be seeing this thing back to the old highs again, given some time. Again, not investment advice. Novice Corp, stock symbol ENVX. I drew a support level at around $13. It hit it several times, telling you that it is a significant level. The stock broke its downtrend line, starting to slowly move back up. It's currently around above the 10-day moving average. Not quite at the 50 yet, but we stand a good chance of getting up there and moving higher. Why? Look at the RSI. It broke its downtrend line, and it is now starting to move higher. Still not quite at the 50 trigger level. We're at 48, but that can happen in no time at all. So this should be something that should be on your watch list. Next, National Storage Affiliates, NSA. I drew a downtrend line from the highs in April, coming back down. It hit the line here in July and all the way down here. Finally broke that just 2 weeks ago, I believe. And I also have a resistance level. It broke that resistance level today. That's a plus. The stock is above both moving averages, the 10 and the 50-day. They have not crossed as of yet, but that will probably happen any day now. And the RSI is above 50, has been so for several trading days. That's a big plus. So everything's a go on that. Next, we've got Shark Ninja, SN. This is a recent IPO. I believe it came out on the last day of July. Topped out on the very first day, came crashing down just a couple of days later. I drew a triangle here. It finally broke that level of resistance here that it touched on several days. Today, on some very good volume, 4.78 million shares, when the average is 1.42. So we got some heavy volume. Volume confirmed the move, and so did the RSI. It broke above 50. Now, some people don't like trading IPOs simply because they don't have enough trading history. That's fine. It's a call that you have to make. But I'm starting to like this one. Everything's a go. I also like it because there's not like a lot of market overhang. So you don't have a lot of investors or traders who have owned the stock for at much, much higher prices that are going to be selling into this. Okay, so I think it's going to be a lot easier for the stock to move up than many others that are turning back upwards. Next is Tesla, and this is our final stock. Unfortunately, this only goes back to 6 months. This line goes back much further, and we had a floor price. It bounced off and moving back up. The stock is above both moving averages, 10 and 50 day. The RSI is above 50. It's been above 50 for several trading days now. Everything's looking good. We had a good volume today of 173 million shares being traded. One thing you do not see, or that I did not draw, simply because I just try to keep my charts as simple as possible, is this distance right here, from here at the bottom here back in late April to the top in mid-July, that distance is about $150, and that is going to help us determine where our price target is. So we take the 150, or this level or difference, add it to the low that we made here, and we get approximately 360, 365, in and around that area. And of course, that is a price target. It is not a guarantee that we will get there, and it doesn't mean that even if we do, that it's not going to get there tomorrow. You have to give it time. As with any stock that you have a price target, it's not etched in stone. You still have to use a stop in case it turns the other way and you make a mistake. Mistakes are always possible. They're always there, no matter how certain you are or how confident you are. You're not going to get them all right. So, but anyways, that is the technical price target based on just that one method, if you want to call it that. Okay, so those are the stocks today that I pointed out based on the charts, the technical analysis. I like them. There are many others that I've had in the past that I've posted up on Twitter and the blog. Again, as I said, from now on I will be putting them into this YouTube channel, and hopefully this will be a daily thing, and maybe, if I have time, a weekend update on Saturday or Sunday. But I need your help. I would really love that you subscribe to this channel. I'd like you to comment. I'd love to hear what you have to say, and hopefully give it a big thumbs up. And if you really want to do me a big favor, spread the word. Tell everybody, on all forums, whether it's Reddit or Twitter, wherever you post on, Facebook, and spread the word. And hopefully this channel will grow, and it becomes a win-win for everybody. So we'll leave it at that, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.